we did a show in Verona and with Goner, and their vocalist fucking dragged me out. Like I got a body bag, and he put me in it, and he fucking picked me up and drugged me out in it and placed me down on stage, and that's how I mean, is that a gimmick? I don't know. It is.
It's right? Gimmick. It's gimmick-y, but I still think
it's just
we should have had like the Undertaker music or something cool playing to like
like wrestling intro music. I like it.
Yeah, we should have had a cool sample. Yeah, anything.
Sparklers shoot up whenever he comes out of the bag. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like Guy Fieri, like a hot dog sample, over and over again.
But like halfway through him carrying me in the body bag, I started to freak out and try to claw my way out. So like when he was putting me down, I'm like,
Welcome to the 110th episode of the Cast That Ends Creation. I'm your host, Chris Deering. This is the show where I interview bands and public figures from the mathcore adjacent communities. If you beautiful people in chat have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in. I'll try to read them aloud. If you like to sub for $5, you get access to some exclusive emotes, as well as access to the interviews before they hit YouTube and other streaming services. You can also sub for free by attaching Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. It's like taking $5 from Jeff Bezos' pocket and putting it into mine. If you're watching this on YouTube or listening to this in your car and have no idea what I'm talking about, the show is first shown live on Twitch. Join us every Sunday and Wednesday at twitch.tv/Creation for the live cast. With that out of the way, let me introduce our guest today who dropped their new EP, The Crisis Years, back in October. Welcome in, DB Cooper. How's it going?
Yay!
Nice to see you guys. Thank you all so much for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Thank you. Yeah.
So why don't you tell us who you are, what you do in the band. I guess we'll start with Josh.
How's it going? I'm Josh. I play drums in the band.
I'm Andrew. I play guitar and make wonky noises.
I'm Shay. I'm the vocalist, and I eat hot dogs.
Come prepared for that one, I guess.
Oh yeah, right off the bat, it's gonna happen.
It's right in the pocket.
Yep.
And I'm Lee. I play bass and I do backup vocals as well.
Alrighty. I found a video of you guys with your first show starting in 2017. I didn't realize you guys have been around that long. How did y'all get together?
That's like a weird history because you two were and
Josh is the founding member, to be honest.
Officially.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So should I'll just explain.
Josh was in a band originally. You guys were Choke on Your Teeth.
Yep.
Right. And then Shay joined that band.
And I was like, we got to change the name.
And then they had been DB Cooper for a little while.
Mm.
And then I actually auditioned to play rhythm guitar for DB Cooper. And at my audition, their current guitar player was like, yeah, I'm like trying to back out of the band. Would you take over? And I was like, yeah, okay, I will.
And that happened.
I tried learning their old songs, didn't like them, scrapped them all out, wrote all new stuff. And then we were a band for a little while. And then we got Lee.
Yep. Yeah. It seems that every time we get a new member, we scrap all of our old songs and just start anew.
Oh, no, it makes sense. You got like a new person involved. I can see.
That's what's been happening. Yeah. Because we had our old band camp that we can't get into and is defunct now.
Yeah.
And the stuff we wrote with that was with our old bass player. And then the Crisis Years and the songs we did for Somnambulism, the split we were on, all that stuff we did with Lee.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been this lineup since y'all started like actually recording that.
Yeah, so basically I joined the band June 2020 during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also a little background on all of us. Josh and I are cousins, so he asked me to join, and that's how we know each other. Yeah. Then I asked Andrew to join because he was a senior when I was a freshman in high school.
We've known each other for a million years.
Yeah, and he got me into like a bunch of grindcore bands, and then
we played shows together because I'm in another band called Goner, so we played shows together in Albany, and they liked what I did so much. Again, during the pandemic, Shay hit me up and was like, "Hey, you want to join?" And I said, "You know what? I'll give it a shot," because I live 2.5, 3 hours from these guys. So it's been like kind of an effort for me on my end just to get out here. But
right, that's far.
I do it with love. I do it with love because these guys rip. And I feel lucky because if you think about it, the material I saw them play is not necessarily the material I'm playing with them. So it's kind of a cool, like, I don't know, different augmentation there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to audition or learn the stuff that I heard them perform. It was very odd. I was just coming into like all new rock songs from 3 guys that are already super respected. So it was like, it was kind of awesome.
Oh yeah, because I
like,
was already writing the Crisis years when when you would join.
But it's basically like, hey, we got some of these songs, some of them are finished, some of them aren't. Add something to it, just like basically letting me add my flavor to it. It's been like really, I don't know, it's been really nice for me, honestly. Ennobling, you know what I mean? Makes me feel good about what I can do. So.
Okay, well, sick, man. Goner's awesome, by the way. Like, I love that shit.
Thank you.
You guys are great. So there's like 1,000 artists that call themselves DB Cooper, not to mention all of like the songs that are called DB Cooper. There's a case about DB Cooper. Why the heck would you call yourselves DB Cooper?
Because he's a folk hero. Come on, man. He was the only person to get one over.
I mean, true, but
like,
dude, it is
for
difficult.
The PSA. Like, who even knows if he had a real bomb? Like, he like might have fooled a bunch of people.
Who even knows if he was a real man?
Yeah. I honestly hope that mystery goes down as a mystery forever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that to be
solved.
Yeah.
Just like what a cool way to play math chord, but then behind the most infamous skyjacker in American history.
Yeah, kind of like the Dillinger escape plan. This is your
Dillinger. No,
exactly. Yeah, I mean,
so yeah.
But seriously, like, aren't y'all worried that you're gonna get like lost in the shuffle since you're named DB Cooper?
The only band I'm worried about like being better than us is that like Mexican mariachi band. They're like sick.
This is a Mexican mariachi.
And like if they overlap us, like yeah, man, I'll give that to them. They can save us. Like
when you go on Bandcamp and Facebook, there's other DB Cooper bands. I didn't know this.
Oh yeah.
There's like a couple. Yeah,
dude. There's hella other DB Coopers.
But like we have a capital D, we have the periods,
but it's not like a SoundCloud hip hop guy. Like it's actually like
no.
There's a couple of those too. There's a couple of those ones. I saw one from Florida. I forgot what his album was called, but it was something really fucking stupid, like Bussy or something like that. So
classic,
yeah, very original,
classic.
All right, remind me to delete that song, man.
Highlight reel. All right, cool, man.
The reason we don't care is because we're the better DB Cooper.
True.
I don't know about that. I already gave props to the mariachi band.
Those guys are sick, but you know.
So
about the comp.
You dropped your first real release this year in Somnambulism. How did you say it? You said it really cool.
Somnambulism.
Okay, I'm gonna start saying
it. I say it's somnambulism.
I have a somnambulism, so I'm not gonna tackle that.
It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
So that's a 4-way split with you guys, Agent Mulder, Geisterfahrer, and Possession 1981. How'd you guys get involved with that?
Oh, all right. Can I? I'm gonna tackle this one.
You're the only one who knows. I don't.
So yeah, when we went into recording, we had 7 songs, and the first 5 songs was the Crisis years, and then we had Hot Pink, Corpse Paint, and Meat Breath that we wanted to save for a split with someone. We ended up hitting up Geisterfahrer to hop on this split, but they weren't sure if the timing was going to work out with them. And the other 2 bands I had in mind for this split were Possession 1981 and then Agent Mulder. But Agent Mulder ended up hitting us up for this like mega split. And then Geisterfahrer like jumped on that split. Like, so somehow this
the other
dream split, like just
because they were
it was crazy because
they were late. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Geisterfahrer wasn't originally supposed to be on it. We were supposed to do it with Trauma Lanes.
That's right.
Trauma Lanes was supposed to be the other band, but then something happened. What happened? Like they like dropped off, and
we weren't really told. So
yeah, that's like they couldn't do it for whatever reason.
But yeah,
and then Geisterfahrer hopped on, and that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a 6 split. Like that's such a good lineup for it. That's crazy. And it looks like the vinyl's sold out now, so that's awesome. Congrats on that.
Oh,
Sold out
yeah,
release.
hell
yeah.
At
Cheers.
least on Bandcamp it says it's sold out, so that's. But now you dropped your first real solo release, debut EP, The Crisis Years. 4 years in the making. That's crazy. Must feel great to finally have something out, or do your
Really?
EP out?
Something like super official. Yeah, it's really good. We've been sitting on the songs for a little bit.
And we had a bunch of people like that are part of this that are like big influences on us. Like Lee, do you want to like go into who we recorded with? Let's go.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, we chose to record this. All our songs that we have is, like I said, the other stuff that ends, like he said, the other stuff that's on the split with Aaron Jenkins and Jay Bailey, because like talk about two like heavyweights, you know what I mean, in the scene. Because Aaron Jenkins played bass for Ed Gein, currently in Shadow Snakes, and then Jay Bailey. I mean, I laundry list of bands with that guy. Like he plays guitar in Terabyte, famously in Architect. He writes for Shadow Snakes. I mean, I could go on and on about Jay's pedigree, but those guys, they're magic in the recording room. Like they really do. It
was incredible. Like
they're so chill.
It was my second experience with them and their first experience with them. So it was really cool. Like comfortable experience. Like talk about the artist first, you know what I mean? And like getting the most out of a band.
Yeah, they were super accommodating. Like, and they
didn't know the songs, but they like knew what they needed. Like it was really cool.
Yeah.
Not really like, hey, put this type of reverb on the vocals, or can you do something with Shay's vocals, or can you do it like, what about this? Like that stuff was like, it was so hand in glove, if I may. Like it was so awesome.
Yeah, they definitely knew the sound we were going for, and they, cemented
Nailed
it
it.
for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
So
I don't know. I've recorded a bunch of times. I've been doing music and stuff. I've been in other bands before. I've been doing it for like 10 years, and doing the EP and our 2 songs for the split, that was the most comfortable I've ever been in a recording situation.
That's
Especially
awesome. It's
given-
cool to have somebody that knows like what you're going for and such, is willing to like work with you on making things better. He did a good job, man. It sounds but they did a good job. It sounds really good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we still appreciate them so much too for all they do and continue to do for music in Syracuse or in general. It's great.
Yeah, Aaron printed some of our merch. We're doing another run with him later on, and Black Art Studio.
I saw that merch. It looks sick with like the plane on it and shit. That looks awesome.
Oh, that's done by another person, Kegware. Aaron's tackling our 4 print hoodie designs coming up.
Ooh,
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, those are gonna look cool as hell.
Yeah.
Ready. Something cool to keep you warm. But anyway, your style's pretty sassy. I would compare it to bands like Hayworth. Me and him call it us. Is that about like what y'all were going for, or do y'all have like other kind of influences going on in this?
Inside the Beehive.
Yeah.
Inside the Beehive.
Yeah,
Lux,
that's,
Mouth Breather.
Daughters, classic.
Like for me, I'm going like, I'm thinking the bass tones and the bass yelps and like heavy Lolo and Fear Before. Like
heavy
like,
Lolo, like classic.
Yeah, just trying to like talk with the drums, but then highlight the guitars too, and not get in the vocalist way. Like good fun bass lines, a lot of slides. So whatever bands do slides too. I guess.
Hell yeah. Dude, I love the slides, man.
Thank you.
What about you, Josh? Like you got some weird
Slide
influences. Like you listen to a lot of like salsa and
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I listen to like Latino rap music and stuff like that for weird beats and ideas. But
Okay.
I like Botch and like older bands like that, like Botch and like some early Converge. So I really like the weird timing and stuff like that. Anything is like a real mind fuck. That's what I try to go for.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the kind of shit that we like around here.
Josh definitely drives our sound. Like he comes up with these weird beats, and like Andrew riffs off.
Honestly,
of them and
when we write songs, me and Josh just get super high and we start playing.
Yeah.
And the magic comes out. That's honest to God. That's literally what it is.
It's true. It's true.
Well, that's the next segment we're going into. How does the writing process work? Like, so I guess it's a collaborative effort then between you two guys.
It is very. I guess I'll field the question. The
Yeah.
songs start mostly with me and Josh. We'll do practice by ourselves without everybody else when we're like really trying to write stuff. And honest to God, we just get stoned and we just kind of start.
It's the mind meld, we call it.
Me and Josh have the mind link. So once we sync up, we just kind of start going.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Alrighty, and
It's,
then I guess everybody else brings their like little flavor and flair to it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
we come up with like the groundwork.
I
And
sass
it's like,
it
okay,
up.
this is like more or less what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
These guys come in and do their thing, and then like we adjust accordingly. It's like building a house.
It's kind of like how you record in a way too. You start with drums and guitar, and as the foundation, and then I would assume bass would come later, then vocals, and then it's like, okay, where could there be a punctuated vocal? Boom, again, like layers.
Where could I do some gross like or like it's like
Hell yeah, dude.
Just feel the noise. Fill it with noise.
So it's like, then we just, I guess it's like, they have like, okay, here's this subformed ball of clay. We form it all again together, and then we run the repetitions. And that's us like firing it in the kiln and getting it fucking hard. And then it's like, finally, it's like, okay, this misshapen, fucked up thing is done. It's ready. So it's
we
cool.
get drink from it.
It's true. It does. It is a vessel. It does hold something. It might be oblong and awkward and weird, but it still holds something. But yes,
and very phallic.
And true. But it's like through that repetition.
Classic.
That's like what I think is the best thing about being in a band like this is like we'll just run it and it doesn't get stale, and that's the best part. And then we're like, kind of like
that's when you know
what tributary are we gonna take? Where are we gonna take this? So when a song is finished, sometimes we don't even know. It's like, you know what I mean, like that process. So you bring up a big fun question because it's like constantly adding layers. Okay, what if the bass did this? Okay, now I'm gonna change it up to do this. I'm gonna run the octave now. Blah blah blah. So it's like
it's fun what we did because that's how all of
dynamic.
That's how all our brains work.
Yeah,
we're just like, ooh, what could we do to make this cooler? Like, what's gonna sound like?
Yeah.
Okay, we have this.
Yeah.
But it could sound like this.
Yeah.
What if I just kind of?
What if I did this?
Just kind of like run it and 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 run it, and it's. I don't know. We just figure it out, and it's really organic.
I don't know. I do the bare
really
minimum.
organic.
Unlike these guys, I just scream, man.
It's just like
simple,
but it sounds great, and you fit in right where you need to.
Yeah,
overthinking it.
I like your metaphor though, like it being a bit of clay and you fire it and it becomes hard because your music gets me hard. So there's.
Whoa! Hey! I'm not sure what that was, but it was celebratory. Let's go with it.
It was.
But so speaking about lyrics, Shay, you write all the lyrics, or?
I write most of the lyrics. Lee writes his own when he backs me up. Like in Haldol, half the lyrics are him. That's all him during the breakdown.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it. And live, I love backing him up to it rather than vice versa. And just like it gives me a reason to jump in the pit and fuck some people up during our own set.
Yeah, you're good for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw a post how
hurt myself.
you were saying that y'all were gonna go record your concept album, and I could tell like all the songs are named after drugs. It seems to be about depression and broken relationships, stuff like that. So, are you considering this a concept album? What's the overall concept?
Yeah, Shay, that was your idea.
So, what I do for like a living and my passion really besides music is a mental health technician. I worked in the emergency room for 3 years.
The crisis unit.
Which is, it's called the crisis unit and the psych unit in the emergency room. And you deal with a lot of hairy situations, people literally coming in on that worst day of their life and you're trying to help them out. And if not, they get combative. And so a lot of the lyrics and the themes for that album came from my years in the ER where, it was rough and,
in the crisis unit.
In the crisis unit is
So explain the B-52 thing.
So all the the names of the songs, as you noticed, were drug names. So the first 3 songs are called Benadryl, Haldol, Ativan. In our field, that's nicknamed a B52. Those 3 drugs are combined in like a single shot. And the Benadryl, helps people go to sleep or reverse bad side effects from these other drugs, which are Haldol and Ativan.
Possible allergic reactions,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, one's antipsychotic, the other is a sedative. So when there's a combative patient, we give them a B52, which is the first 3 songs off our list. And if that doesn't work, we go to ketamine or even Thorazine, which is like really extreme. So like this whole album is just like 3 years of suffering in the ER. It was rough. Now I'm working inpatient psych, which I enjoy a lot more. I can help people. But yeah, this is just like the pain and frustration I have felt for like 3 years in that unit, which I was alone in half the time. It was just a rough time. I appreciate every minute of it. It made me the person who I am. And also a bad breakup that it was just a rough time in my life that I appreciate this band being there for me and being able to do this and get all that frustration out.
Dude, I love it when people put real life things into their music like that. That makes it hit so much harder. Like the next time you listen to it, like after you find out about that, that's really awesome. Is each song like based on a person that came in, or is it just more like what you were going through?
It's more like each theme has like its own vibe and song. So
it's
like,
a little of both, right?
Yeah. I mean, a couple songs are like more about myself and how I felt in that unit at the time. And other songs are like how I viewed other people, just like, breaking down and, not being able to help themselves because they're too concerned about the world in general. That was like Thorazine, like a girl just crying because she was just an empath and just wanted to make the world better when she couldn't. Ketamine, that's just, we're all going through it and we want a second chance, but sometimes that doesn't happen the way we want to. Haldol, that's just psychotic. That's what I was going for, that anti-capitalism, psychotic, psychosis. Benadryl, start out slow, then hit hard.
Well, that's awesome, man. Like I said, I love it when people put real life shit into their music like that. So the artwork was done by Ethan Shanty. We got it up on screen now. What are we looking at exactly?
Well, so we played a bunch of shows with Sunflower, and they're good friends of ours. And
Ethan drums for Sunflower, just in case.
Oh, okay.
No one knew that.
Yeah.
Yes, Ethan's the drummer for Sunflower.
Okay.
Yeah, so
those guys are the homies. We love them.
I'm a big fan of collage artwork, and I wanted something for this album, and I reached out to him, and he didn't even hear our songs when I did this, but he like nailed it perfectly.
Yeah, he kind of killed it, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier with this, and I just got the original, like the in-hand copy of this the other day when Josh and I saw them playing Crisis Actor up at Fusebox.
It was so good.
Yeah, he gave us the physical copy, and it's stunning.
Oh, it's sick. So like it's a big like physical thing.
Oh yeah,
It's a physical piece, yeah.
That's fucking
yeah. So
dope.
I gotta get a shadow box. I'm definitely hanging that shit.
Now that you're mentioning it, I can totally see how this was just like a picture of like a piece of art or something, like the shadow behind the bottle and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was like
it's
foam,
3D. It's like foam board, and I think it's like that part's raised too.
Mm-hmm.
And like the logo, which we had made by Jackson Kovalchuk, like that, we just let him print that off, and like we didn't say, hey, it needs to look like this or whatever, and this is what we got back. So talk about like ideal, or like, you know what I mean, getting exactly what you want on the first try, like without asking. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I just think like the grays and purples is like perfect for the music, like the vibe we're going for.
Yeah, I think it's tight. It looks really cool. Here, so we got a couple random questions here. One that we ask everybody, and I know what you're prepared for. What do you put on your hot dogs?
I raw dog them every night.
Raw
Shane
dog
doesn't
and the hot
give me
dogs. I like
one.
it.
Dude, I'm not gonna complain about hot dog. I'll take it straight off the roller. That's how
Oh
it should
my
go.
God.
Yeah,
Like
man.
at a gas station, you're a brave man.
Oh yeah, man.
He's the
that's-
guy.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, nah. I'm going next. I'm
Yeah,
from
you're next.
Syracuse, so it's all about hides. If they're not fucking Coonies or Hoffman snapping, they gotta be like grilled too with like blackened, man. Like
hides
dude,
was
that's
so
how you
sick. Dude.
just
I'm
you
so
don't
glad
even
we
you don't
went
need
there.
anything but ketchup, bro. You want to be able to taste that good casing in there.
You
It's-
can't-
Are those
that's-
red hot dogs or?
Yeah, they
Oh,
make them both.
yeah.
Yeah, they have white and red ones. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only way to do it, man. I'm telling you, you gotta come down 315 and get it the real way and hides. Man.
You really
It's the
do.
real way, man.
You
I'm
really
telling
do.
I'm such a snob with certain things. Being from that part of New York, ugh. Talk about pizza and hot dogs is only
Oh,
I'm
well,
bad. I'm such a
I'll
snob.
fight with you about being a pizza snob.
He's from Queens.
I'm from
All right, but hot dogs. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Who cares
hot
about
dogs.
pizza?
You gotta have,
black. Gotta be black. You gotta have a little bit of black on the hot dog, man.
dude. You gotta have. You
Fucking-
gotta have some char.
I like them
You gotta
burnt.
have some-
Okay, I like it.
You gotta
I
have
usually
some
get behind
char
that.
on it. You gotta have some char on it. Putting ketchup on a hot dog is blasphemy. I don't care. Who you are.
Yes, it is.
I do it every
Valley
day at
Bridge.
work.
Well, because you're also like a hot dog slut, so we're
Yeah.
not gonna go there. But
Hot dog slut.
sauerkraut, onions, spicy brown mustard. Every time. Every time.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I'm also incredibly German.
You are.
So
Sauerkraut.
that's also a huge factor into
Josh
how I
agrees.
have to have my fucking dogs.
I've like Hidden Valley Ranch all over my hot dog.
All right, man. Hey, if that works for you, you know what I mean?
Oh fuck. Oh my
You are
god.
the best.
Oh my god.
Classic.
So on your Bandcamp page, you have a phrase on the background. Now it makes sense to me, but it didn't at first. Assaulting an emergency room employee is a crime and a felony in the New York State, which is an obvious statement I'd agree with. I wasn't sure why it was on the Bandcamp, but now after what you said, Shay, it makes perfect sense. So I imagine you've seen some shit.
Oh, yeah, that's on
being
one
in
of
the
our stickers.
emergency
Oh
room.
yeah, man. I've had
Shay's got a million stories.
yeah, man. Like yesterday alone, like I had to take down a patient. It was rough. I mean, yeah, I do got a ton of stories. But yeah, all over the emergency room, there's these bullshit signs saying attacking an emergency room employee is a crime and felony in New York State because I've been attacked multiple times and I've tried to press charges and the cops don't want to do shit.
Really? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they
like,
don't care, I guess.
Yeah, so
So
like,
that's
you know,
fine.
I think after like one too many times of like a rough night and nothing fucking happens, I just sent that like sign to Clint from Goner and he made up these stickers for us and we just been posting that shit everywhere and we got a couple sayings like that.
I was gonna say you got another one. It's on a banner
And we have
that you
another
play
one.
in front of live. What does that one say?
Get high and steal.
Get high and steal.
So badass.
I kind of feel like I know what direction you're going in with that, but you want to just explain it, like why are we getting high and stealing?
Literally just because.
DB Cooper got high in an airplane and stole. That's the pun to it, but like,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
like
That's not the direction I thought y'all were
we're
going.
actually-
but-
it was
we're
just-
edge lords. Let's go.
No, we're not edge, we're not edge lords.
I'm an edge lord.
Edge Lord.
We're
What
not
does that even
edge
mean?
lords. We just have a banner that we spray painted the bed sheet that says "Get high."
Yeah.
We're,
I wanted to.
It's
feel-
a-
but yeah, it just kind of became a thing.
It's our most political statement, if there ever was one for the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I
honestly,
got,
That's,
you know what I mean?
that's the most,
Let's sum it up to
that's
that.
the most political we'll ever get.
Yep.
Get high and steal.
I thought it was a political statement, but I guess.
No, we encourage that. Yeah. Steal from Walmart.
Get high and steal from Walmart.
Oh yeah, man.
I love it.
Steal from Amazon if you could, but that shit's like unlocked. But fuck Jeff Bezos.
Walk right in the warehouse.
I was gonna say I'm not sure you could steal from Amazon, but if you could, yeah, that'd be pretty base.
There's a fucking warehouse by us. Let's
There's a
start a
warehouse by
mob.
there's a warehouse by everybody. at
No,
this
we're
point,
not
bro.
doing that.
Okay.
There's a warehouse by
No
everybody.
problem.
So talking about shows, what's the best show y'all have played?
Oof. I want to go first.
Wait. As a band
band?
or
As the four of
in a
us.
band?
No, probably as the
like, as the band would probably be best, but like if you got a sick story, man, you got a sick story.
I should start because it's like a sick story and it has to do with why I'm in the band too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So right before the pandemic, so January 2020, there was a show in Albany where I was in Goner still at this point, just in Goner. And it was at it was supposed to be at a bar, Polly's, and then it got changed like the week of.
Yeah.
So the venue changed. Whoa. It's like this like
that was like the last show
like
we
a
played
house.
with our old bass player too.
Yeah. So the last show I seen
Which
them
is
play
funny.
with their old bass player.
And Geisterfahrt.
And Geisterfahrt, you're just
I'm
the
sorry.
words right out of my mouth.
I'm ruining it. I'm sorry.
So it's at this place called, it's like a DIY spot called the Rat's Den. It was like a house show, but like just the squeeze, bro, like where we had to set up, like where I performed,
so small.
the actual performance, like everyone like just absolutely popping off.
Also, needle play.
Also, oh my god. So
no one got to that. I'm like, they said Geisterfahrt.
So
but, like,
he's getting there.
needle play.
So it's
come
like
on.
one of those shows, like Chris, I don't know if you like mosh or how heavily you get into the music when it's live. I remember punching like the upper wall during Geisterfahrt. Like I went into a different zone. Like it was a crazy show.
Pillow fight.
It was
the pillow fight.
Oh,
yeah, see,
what the fuck?
See, as I bring up the show, they remember
We
their
were
own,
pulling
like, yeah.
pillows off the couches.
It was
and
nuts.
hitting each other with them during Geisterfahrt.
It was like
feathers
all of
going.
it.
yeah,
All of it.
yeah.
Like,
That was the thing that happened. That was great. That was
Like,
a great
yo,
night.
watching Tony sitting on the couch and watching Tony from Needle Play just shred like right in front of me, like all of that, like that was like the best show. So then again, pandemic happens 2 months later, and then like 2 months after that, this guy hits me up and he's like, "You want to join the band?" I'm like, "Yes," because the last show I have in my head is this like cramped house show where everyone was just absolutely lit. So yeah, I love this group of guys. I love
We
playing
love you
this type
too,
of
buddy.
music. And again, if it wasn't for playing in Goner, shouts to Goner again, I wouldn't have met these guys and played with them so much. Like I played with you guys like 2 or 3 times probably. So
Yeah, before you even joined.
Yeah.
so yeah. So that's why it's sick. It's just so sick.
That's awesome, man.
So
R.I.P.
that's my
Needle
story
Play,
for
but
that.
yeah, it sounds like a great show.
That's my story. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only band I've ever been in, so like, yeah, that's also my crazy story. But like during that show, yeah, I wore my Goner hoodie to practice, by the way. But yeah, during that show, during Goner's set, I had to fucking restrain our old bass player.
Oh
Because-
yeah, Scott got so hammered.
Yeah, because he was fucking going off, and he's like a mason worker, so he's fucking
Huge.
jacked.
He's like 6'3", 200 pounds, like of beef.
and just throwing like full on like haymakers and shit.
Whoa.
And like I had to fucking bring him back and like restrain him on the couch, and he got pissed. But like,
That was funny.
Dude, I gotta ask, how
so
could
funny.
you restrain him if he's 6 whatever, man? You're not the tallest
There's
guy.
no way he's
The
6'3".
shit
He's
because he
like 5'10".
restrains people all day, every day.
yeah, I do that for.
Oh,
like,
it's true.
like,
Okay.
There's a fish story.
He's
Chris.
100 pounds soaking wet.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
that's the biggest guy.
Old baseman's not that tall. 6'3". That's how tall Clint is. There's no way.
No, yeah,
He's not as tall as Clint.
6'1".
No, I'm 6'1". Who's like a little.
I'm laughing
taller.
in your face. Because it's okay though.
Don't make fun of me, guys. I can take everyone down.
Oh man, is it my turn?
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's my
right?
turn. Oh man, favorite show as all 4 of us.
We played how many as 4 of us? Just the 3?
We haven't played too many.
I mean, the hot dog house show.
The hot dog house show
House
is
show
was
probably
legendary.
Double set at Jeff's.
yeah.
I
Hot
saw pictures from the hot dog house show. It seemed pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, so rad. You know, it's just like
There's also live footage of our set and also thin set from the hot dog house show.
by Jimmy. from
Thank you,
Sunflower.
Jimmy.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, Jim.
Jimmy from Sunflower,
And that's
because
all
he's
over
the
YouTube.
fucking man.
Check that out.
Yeah,
Definitely check that out.
that might have been because I think that was the first time
Yeah, you played
that we
with us.
played
Yep.
with you
Yep.
in front of a crowd.
Yep. It was like sealing the deal. It was a huge show for me just because I was like, I'm in this band. We have done a show live. But also, it's fucking raining, Chris. And there's 50 people. I remember counting 50
Oh
faces.
yeah, it was poured
in the middle of the
It
set. I
poured.
was like, there's 50 people. What the hell? Like, that's awesome.
Dude, that's
Bloody
sick.
everywhere.
Holy
It poured.
crap.
That's so
Mud
awesome.
everywhere. People moshing in the mud. It was incredible.
The head of 12 Gauge Records was there.
Oh, yeah.
That was also
That
a
was a
thing.
mind fuck. I was
In
blown
your
away.
backyard.
Yeah.
Wait, so this was outside while it was raining?
This was
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
my
Oh
house.
shit!
Yeah,
okay.
this was at Shay's house.
I thought this was,
played
like, in
under,
the
like, a
house. Okay.
covered- We played under like a covered porch,
Yeah,
but
it was
everybody
perfect.
else was in the rain.
Yeah.
We had ponchos.
We had
though,
ponchos, a
just
couple
in case.
tents.
We were
Yeah.
prepared.
We had all like the tarps, so like Finn's equipment and our equipment didn't get all rainy and messed up. So it was like it went
We were ready
splendid
just in case.
with that stuff. Yeah.
It was like kind of more fun than it rained. That was probably my favorite, at least like with the four of us. That was
Yeah.
probably my favorite one.
Dude, that's
I like the
Playing our
last
show with Wrist Meat Razor was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
too.
the one I like. Wrist meets razor.
Yeah, that was like not
Yeah.
too long ago.
That venue.
That was
really
fun.
cool.
Yeah,
That was my first time playing on a big stage like that in a long time.
I didn't like it. I got blinded.
You should have wore sunglasses like that.
Yeah,
other
like
guy.
the,
Yeah,
the
the cool
opening
guy.
band. Yeah.
That was-
So,
yeah.
what was the worst show you guys have played?
Oh, so
Ooh.
Josh and I are gonna answer that one right off the fucking bat.
Me and
Oh.
we weren't in the band yet, so
Yeah, this was the last show right before Andrew joined, and we had to pick up our gear from Andrew's house because we were practicing with him behind like the
It was the
other.
worst.
Yeah. So we show up at a show in Massachusetts, and we set up, and I think half the bands are hip hop acts, right?
Right. Tell them about the drive-in though.
Oh yeah, it was pouring rain. We had to pull over it like twice because we could not see. It was rough. And then we get there and like, everyone else is like so fucked up, and like all of our like the people that came out to see us like got our old guitarist like too fucked up, and he like messed up every single song. It
He
was
played the same song over and over and over.
yeah.
Wow.
And it wasn't like our songs were complicated.
That's why I
back
play
then.
guitar
Oh
now.
It
no.
was just like
Sorry. Oh
That
no.
was so embarrassing.
and we
I felt
opened
so bad for them when they told me about it
Oh
when they
my
brought their
God.
stuff back.
We
It's like,
opened
oh,
up,
no.
and normally we stay around for like other bands, but we just left right after our set because it
Be
was
kind of embarrassing, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man. I
Wow.
felt so bad for you guys.
yeah, that was rough.
Felt so bad for you guys. Yeah.
We live and we learn.
My old band had a show like that where like it like tuckered out. Like we had a bass player join for one show, sorry, and it ended up being our last show, ironically. And it's like
Classic.
his equipment pooped out in the middle of the set,
Ooh.
and even said too. I remember at practice he was like, even if this amp breaks, I'm gonna grab the mic and I'm gonna go crazy. And we're like, all right, good. Literally, it happens, and he stands there like a deer in headlights. I'm like, oh no.
No,
What am I gonna do?
no.
And everyone's like, this kid, like no one knew what to do. Like no one knew how to help him in the other bands. So it was just, I felt so bad. So I just like looked over. I was like, oh, I just like kept playing. I was like, I don't know what to do for you, man.
What do you
Oh,
know?
that sucks.
I felt so bad, but I like either show goes on. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought in my head.
You gotta
like,
keep going.
you gotta save face. So
You gotta
yeah.
keep going.
So needless to say,
What are you gonna
that was definitely the last show for that band. I was like, all right, I'm good on these songs. Like,
What band was it?
He doesn't want
Oh
to say.
man.
Oh, okay, are they still going?
Oh,
it's okay.
Isosceles
It's
is
okay.
sick.
Isosceles. It's
I feel
okay.
bad talking about.
Okay.
I had I
Yeah.
embarrassed the shit out of myself.
It's
in
okay.
front
I
of-
don't have to be like.
No,
sad about that.
I embarrassed myself in front of Niall one time,
Oh,
and that
Oh,
was
wow.
like probably the worst show I ever played in my life with my old band.
Oh, you
Wow.
been to Egypt?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
how does he get me? That was like a dad joke, and you got me.
What'd you do in front of Niall, though?
Oh,
He's like, I want to double down on that. Let's go.
yeah, I was hoping we were gonna get away from that, but I know I will talk about it because that was a situation. It was with my old band. I used to play bass and do vocals in a metalcore band.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm just messing around, man.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. We were
We don't like.
That's
the corn-
definitely a move he used on stage. Like, you know. It was,
Oh, I don't know.
no,
Did you?
I almost did.
Oh man.
I almost did.
You over here having fun and goofing. Oh man.
No, but we had 2 guitar players. Our one guitar player went to jail.
Oh shit.
Because he did that too much.
Yeah, he did that too.
No, it's
Like child support,
no, like worse things. I'm not going to talk about it right here because it's not appropriate. But it was a rough situation, and our rhythm guitarist, who was terrible, horrible.
That was you, right?
No, it wasn't me. I never played guitar for them because I'm too wonky. But oh my
really
god,
wonky.
Oh my god, yeah. So I played bass and I screamed for him, but oh my fucking god, like yeah, slaughtered all of our songs, absolutely killed them, absolutely terrible. And we opened for Nile, and
And they're all standing there just watching you, right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, their one guitar player was standing there watching us. They were already pissed off because they were playing at Bogey's, super tiny club, like
Smell like pee.
smelled like piss, literally smelled like piss. Me and Josh have played like
Rest in
probably
peace,
100
Bogies.
shows there between the two of us in both our bands, and it was a situation.
Smell
That was
doesn't
the
seem to deter you if you're coming back 100 shows.
Chris makes a point.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you like
Everyone
the
misses
smell,
Bogey, so that lets you know, like,
everyone
about
misses
our
Bogies,
scene.
even though it smelled like piss.
I was saying,
and
when all you
shit,
have
like,
is bogeys,
literally always.
you accept bogeys, I guess.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
That's what it was.
Zero sum game.
One time I ate a banana and I threw up all over my drum set. And I
Nice.
just kept on playing, and it was fucking smashing and gooping all over the place.
Oh
dude.
god, like those music videos where people put water
kept
on the
throwing
drums,
up and
so you can
fucking
like hit it
playing.
and see the water come up, but it's throw up coming up.
Yeah, it was gross.
It was like the Blue Man Group, but
It was at the
banana.
Except
Rochester College. Yeah, Rochester.
Wow.
It was cool.
Yeah. Yo, Josh played with some crazy
It was
bands.
cool.
Like, if you look up his old band, Always Is Not Forever, like they played with Thursday. He played with fucking Daughters, right?
Yeah,
Was that the band you
Daughters,
played with Daughters?
Thursday, Camderia, Vane, Shiloh. I got a bunch of pretty good bands.
You just
Yeah.
Love
that's
Shiloh.
Yeah,
I'm the
Shiloh
farthest
was
thing from
gnarly.
I'm the farthest thing from straight edge, and I absolutely love Shiloh. Wow.
Dude, I
Holy
love
crap.
drinking and listening to straight edge music.
That's one of my favorite like bands. As a kid, like early
Gets me
2000s, like
off.
Shiloh got me into this music.
smoke
man.
fat doinks and listen to Terror.
Yo, fuck Terror.
Yeah.
We're a Carousel gang here,
Fuck Terror,
devoid
for
of
real.
all faith. Let's go.
Devoid of all
Oh, I
faith.
like that. Good reference.
So, what's the weirdest place you guys have played?
Ooh.
What's the weirdest place we've played?
Josh played under a bridge once.
Like
Oh,
an actual
yeah.
bridge?
It was like, in the
Yeah.
middle of Troy. Yup. Like underneath like 787 or something like that.
Oh wow.
But they had like a huge stage made out of metal and everything. It was pretty cool to sound people with the other band. They're like, oh, they sound like Pig Destroyer. And I was like, no, we don't.
Yo, there
No,
was
we don't.
D beat converge at the best.
We used to get like really, really, really hammered and play. So it was a mess.
I can imagine the sound has to be awful there,
Yeah,
being
just,
under a bridge.
oh yeah, the
Yeah.
echo and yeah. People smoking Krenak and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Hiding in
Yeah,
the
you're
dumpster.
just disturbing all the crackheads in Troy.
I'm trying to lose my teeth in an honest way here. What weirdest show I played?
Place at.
Weirdest? Oh, weirdest like venue?
Yeah.
Yeah, or like if something really weird happened. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we haven't played
I-
too many
I-
weird venues as like the four of us, but we all have like
What about that show we
Stories
played
of
back to back? That was so awkward.
Oh.
our that was a weird one.
We
That was
did a battle
horrible
set
show.
Oh,
with
there you go,
Trench
yeah.
Swung. We did a battle set with
What
Trench
is a
Swung.
battle set? I saw y'all like mention something.
All right,
on
so
Facebook.
a battle set is both bands set up. One band plays a song, and then the other band plays a song,
Okay.
and then the other band plays a
You
song,
alternate, yeah.
and you just kind of keep going back and forth.
Except for our songs were like a minute and a half long, and theirs were like 4. So yeah, they weren't that
so,
happy.
I mean,
But they were like they're homies for sure. That was a cool show. And it was at like the super DIY spot, and
Seems like you would need like about 100 microphones to pull that off. Is you like
Yeah.
micing everything?
Or
not mic anything?
or everyone shares their stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I
Or
like
at
it.
least
Okay.
most things.
Okay.
It was weird. We didn't set up great. It wasn't ideal. It was actually kind of it was good for them, but it was horrible for us.
Yo,
'Cause
I
Josh
set
was all
up
the way
that
in the
show, so thanks.
Well, that's fine. That's not your how everyone's set up
Oh,
was
no.
absolutely not your fault.
Yeah, we
Trench
were, like,
Lung had
up
a good
against the
setup,
wall. Yeah,
but we
they were,
set up
dead
like
center.
in a straight line. Drums in the back, then bass, then me, then
Oh yeah.
All I
Yeah,
heard
There's a
was
room like
bass.
that in
Huh.
Syracuse
Shane
too,
in the
like
front.
like that. Boom, where it's like hard.
it was
hard to
bad.
get
It was bad for us.
That's
anything
weird.
behind the drummer.
It was weird. If
So that
like,
qualifies.
it was like so bad.
So, you guys got shirts, CDs, and a smoke sesh bundle available
We
over
do.
at dbcoopervstsa.bandcamp.com. That's a hell of a Bandcamp URL, by the way. But what is a
Thank you.
smoke sesh bundle?
Oh, here, bring it out, Lee.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bring it out.
Nug jars.
Nug jar, and then we got like
Ball brand.
Lighter.
Oh yeah, let me get into this. Like
Yeah.
Hey, it's high quality, man.
Oh.
So
Smell proof.
So the whole point of this was it's tough to get a sticker on a normal like jam jar because you know they're like fucking textured.
Mm.
So I had to look for the smooth ones. That was a trip. And then you know like the normal jam jars have like that double metal lid that's like awkward. No one
Okay.
wants that, especially if you're smoking.
Who
So
wants that?
I got these like spill proof, leak proof, smell proof ones. So it's like you can like break up the stuff. It's fantastic.
Ball brand. They're good
And then,
jars.
We have like
They're sick
cigarette
as hell.
holders too.
Nice.
That's just, yeah.
DB Cooper lighters also.
And then a little case for joints or cigarettes. So that's the smoke sesh bundle you speak of.
Oh,
No
yeah.
crack pipe though.
Eton Olin in chat says this band kicks ass and I haven't even seen them yet. Shay is a fucking man. Very cool man to talk to. Gonna
Hey,
buy the
man.
smoke sesh bundle for my guitarist.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So is the smoke sesh bundle, is it just stickers that y'all put on everything? That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still
Honestly,
dope as
yeah.
shit. I didn't feel like I got it
DIY.
printed or whatever, but that's
Yeah, why as fuck.
okay.
Yeah, like-
okay.
The secret is out. Like I ordered them and didn't realize they were that small. So it's like, all right, instead of having
We got hella.
I was
free
gonna say, man, they
stickers.
gotta be small as shit if you could get them on a lighter.
Fucking
yeah,
tiny.
so it's like instead of having 50 of these super small, like tiny stickers everywhere on the merch table, I'm like, I got a better idea. Let's make more merch out of these. So boom,
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
trying it.
But you have CD shirts and CDs. You had a CD with you, right?
Yep, right
That's
here.
what that
We
bad
do.
boy looks like. Nice. It's a cardboard sleeve with the CD in it, I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Here, let me pop this one open. I want to show you guys the actual CD too. Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Sunday. On a Wednesday.
So
Wednesday,
Disc Makers is cool, and I got both logos on there.
Yeesh,
And it's,
okay.
you know, it's got all our name. It's just nice, really nice what you're able to do these days on your own, I guess is what I'm
Hell
trying
yeah.
to say. Like as a independent band, able to put some money behind shirts, then get some money back from that to put it towards CDs and so on and so forth. It's really cool to like just roll over what we're doing. That's
Hell
really
yeah.
what we've been doing. So for us, as far as I'm concerned, I won't speak for everybody, but as far as I'm concerned, that's like success because you're able to generate more
No, it
attention
is.
and merch, I guess, so to speak, like attaching to your art, which you care about. You're working so hard. So you want like physical goods attached to this hard work, this music, this art, which is purely sonic, you know? I don't know. I could go on and on.
No,
but-
I mean it's cool as fuck to see your stuff like on
Oh.
physical merchandise,
Going
man. Like
body
it's awesome.
bag. But yeah,
Oh.
just trying to like execute, you know, what we
Don't
like
like a body bag.
through the merch too. Like hence the smoke sash and the shirts that are like, you know, punchy. The shirt says "Get High and Steal" on purpose. And we hope to bring Shay out.
Our
on-
banner says "Get High and Steal" on
Yeah.
purpose.
and we hope to bring Shay out on stage again in a body bag, like he was about to say.
Yeah. So we did a show in Verona and with Goner, and their vocalist fucking dragged me out. Like I got a body bag, and you put me in it, and he fucking picked me up and drug me out in it and placed me down on stage, and that's how I mean, is that a gimmick? I don't know. It is.
It's
right?
gimmick. It's gimmick-y, but I still think
It's just
we
we're
should have
just-
had like the Undertaker
It's
music
fine.
or something cool playing to like
Ooh.
welcome
Like wrestling
Yeah,
intro music, I like it.
Yeah, we should have had a cool sample. Yeah, anything. But yeah,
Sparklers shoot up whenever he comes out of the bag. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like Guy Fieri, like a hot dog sample, over and over
Yeah.
again.
But like halfway through him carrying me in the body bag, I started to freak out and try to claw my way out. So like when he was putting me down, I'm like, like it was not.
Dude, that
fun.
sounds sick as fuck, man.
He was like, I can drag
It
you
was
in
pretty
on the
neat.
ground.
I wish
or
someone
pick
like
you
took a
up."
picture or a video or
Yeah.
something of
Yeah.
it because it was. Kinda,
Also, yeah, shout
it
out
was
to-
kind of sick. Honestly.
Shout out to Clint. He does guest vocals on Meat Breath with us,
Yes,
and
sir.
he's designing our new hoodie for us. And
Yeah, he's done a lot of like extra art stuff for the band, like that.
Yeah, Clint's the man.
Chris, that first graphic you brought up with the Get Masked and the quote about the
Oh
emergency
yes,
room.
that was Clint.
I mean,
Yeah, that was all
that.
Clint.
So it's cool to have like, someone so close to the band be so on board and be like making these extremely sick graphics too.
Yeah,
Like again, like that's super appreciated.
Hell yeah,
'Cause then
man.
it makes our job like easier, obviously. You know what I mean? But then we're like, there's less to worry about as far as art. We're just like, oh, he's got us.
Right? People
And-
just buy your shit because it looks sick as fuck without even like listening.
That might be the case,
Exactly.
too.
That's
That
like
might be the case,
that's like
too.
kind of a thing.
So,
So, what's y'all's album of the year so far?
oh, shit.
That was the question.
I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready to go already on that.
Oh, what is it?
All right, so obviously I drive a lot for this band, so I do listen to a bunch of stuff. And my style of listening isn't what I play in this band. So the album of the year for me is got to be Worm, Foreverglade. Like I have not listened to an album more since it come out, and that dropped in like October, I think. So it's just like I almost listen to that like all the way through like 4 or 5 times a week. It's so good. It's just like the depth to it, and it hits on so many levels as far as genre wise.
What was it again?
Worm? Just WORM. And it's
Oh, okay.
forever.
I was gonna say I thought it was the WVRM, and I was like, whoa, they put something else.
Oh
on?
no,
Okay.
that band rips too though.
Mm.
That band super
Oh, yeah.
rips. Yeah, a Colony Collapse. There's shout out to that record.
Yeah, I was like,
Record
they
rips.
dropped the thing and I didn't notice it. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck
yeah, that band rules, dude. I want to open for that band so bad. That band rips.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh my god, yeah. Those boys are from like
That
South
was
Carolina.
one.
They're
Oh,
so
man.
good. What else though? Yeah, I listen to a lot of like death metal, black metal, war metal, doom metal shit.
This year.
Way not associated to mathcore at all. So
Okay.
that new Antichrist Siege Machine is awesome. I can go on and on.
Yo, can I talk now?
Of course.
My turn. All right. I just want to like name 3 albums that like really stuck out to me. Gotta hit up Under the Pier. Fucking love them.
Hell yeah.
Like I went crazy for them when I finally saw them live. Been
That
waiting to
killed.
see
That was
them
awesome.
so long, and like shout out to Jesse and
New songs
David.
rule.
Like every fucking
That was a
one
great
for,
show.
like,
That was super fun. And
yeah,
joy.
giving me the mic, and like it was just awesome. Like it sucks that we had to drop off the bill, but I'm glad we like still made that show happen.
We still went. We threw down. It's
yeah,
fine.
that's all that matters.
It's fine. Still had
Um,
fun.
That's one of them. The next one, it's not a heavy one. It just came out a week or 2 ago. Weekend Friends, Quitter. The band's Weekend Friends. Sorry, album's Quitter. Really good. I've been digging that a lot. And then finally, like Goner, the new Goner album
What?
this year. Like honestly, been on repeat a lot.
Wait, y'all dropped a new one? What the fuck? I didn't know y'all did that.
It would be, I don't know, it came out.
That was this year, right? Early this year.
I think so.
Yeah, Hell for Horses.
Okay.
Yeah, it was March.
Yeah, March.
No,
Yeah, like,
that came out election day last year.
all right, never mind.
Okay.
That was in November
I was like,
4th.
wait, how
Yeah.
the fuck did I miss that?
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
but
Okay.
I mean, they
It's
did
still
have-
sick. It's still sick as fuck though.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Love those
Besides
dudes.
that, I'm gonna replace that with nursing.
Okay.
Ah,
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, that was
Nursing
so
is
good.
like, oh, Tony, like,
Yeah,
rips.
it's so good.
Hell
Tony's
yeah.
the man.
blistering.
Great man, great guitar player.
Yeah,
had
and,
the whole band on actually. Whenever they dropped that, I had them on here to do an interview with them. They're fucking sick. Also,
Yeah,
mix and master
that was
that
all
album.
of
So
yeah, that like to hit all those different like vibes and genres. It's unbelievable. Like I didn't know how much I needed a record like that until that dropped.
Andrew? Andrew still gotta take some time. I got it, man. How about Josh? What you into,
I
man?
know. I'm like,
I liked the new Mouth Breather album.
Dude, fuck yeah,
oh,
man.
that was really good.
Yeah.
That's the
what's
thing.
up.
You
It's
can
like
bop your head to it. You know, it's really cool. Like the
Hell
beats
yeah.
and stuff flow really nice.
No, yeah, I feel like they're one of those
Come
bands
out.
that
We got
like
them first show.
they do so well with like just locking into a beat. You know what I mean? A lot of these bands are like throwing a bunch of different kinds of chords at you like every couple seconds or whatever, and they're so good at just locking in that weird ass beat. Fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. Feedback's on point. Like I can't think of another band that's just like oof with distortion feedback.
Time's up, Andrew.
I know. That's it.
No, hey, tell me like three of them. Tell me three if you're having trouble.
That's it.
Come on.
No, it's because I'm like,
We touched base on all of your favorites.
yeah, you kind of already did. Honestly,
I like Fear Before the March of Flames.
I'm like really terrible.
Mhm. That's not new though.
Well, what's a band you want to shout out then if you can't think of an album of the year?
Okay.
What shot? A bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypocrisies can't divine without we rocking these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robberies. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. All right, I'll stop.
Sheesh, alrighty.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, old school.
We're gonna
Sorry.
have some rap on the next one. What do we?
It's in that blood. I'm like, I can't believe I just did that on camera. That's insane.
You just did that.
Holy
just now.
shit. That's for my brother.
They wants a skank beat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm always asking for like a ska. I'm like, yeah, let's like rip off a ska song. I'm like, I want to fucking do Gwen Stefani.
But we already do. I pay a little homage to it.
No, I'm not gonna be
Sometimes
happy
just
until
for
I
you.
can sing. What? Fuck.
I'm just
girl. Yeah, man, it's gonna happen one day. I
I tried to hit
swear.
the camera with that. That'd been awesome.
All right, well, we'll do that. I'll write you in a skank beat.
Stank beat, surf rock stuff without ripping off heavy Lolo is hard. Doing like skronky, feedbacky stuff without ripping off daughters is extremely hard. That's kind of like the territory
You're asking too much.
There's
of me.
nothing wrong with ripping them
And
off,
you're like-
though, man.
and
That's
then
some good ass band.
we've come up with stuff that we've had to trash, Chris, because we're just like Andrew's like, nope, I'm vetoing this. It sounds too much like this song. I can't do it. It's
Well, one time I
I totally
like,
get that.
It was a straight up rip off of
Right.
Yeah, a few times I literally like ripped them off like way too hard, and it's like this is literally the daughter's riff.
It just happens, right?
We want to work on some covers.
One of them was from one
We
song.
want to work on new stuff.
Yeah,
So,
what are the covers we want to do?
We want to
Oh,
dish
man.
about the covers on camera. I would do that. Oh
Mhm.
wow.
Oh, I don't know.
I already
about
said
that.
I
That's
want to
cool.
do. Like,
Okay, let's go
I
around.
Lost a girl.
Okay, and then I'll speak up. This one I want to let go. Like we want to do "Touch Me" by the Doors. man.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
We could
Yeah,
rip
good
that.
one.
We could. I feel like we could really give that song some cool
I don't
shine.
think I know it off the top of my head.
If you played it, you'd be like, I've heard this in the movies a
Probably.
million times, probably. But yeah, that song, like I'm gonna hold these guys to that because I really think if we buckle down, we can own that. All right.
All right. Well, if you're gonna hold that to us, I'm gonna hold you guys to "White Room" by Cream.
Oh man, I would love to do that song. Yes, I'm in
Because
100%.
we're doing that. So
You guys
my
are really
favorite
into
song,
the
like-
dad rock then, huh?
Being
Oh,
a
yeah.
4-year-old,
you
listen to
better
that.
believe it.
Okay.
That's like an early.
I'm gonna make "White Room" sound so disgusting.
Oh,
You're gonna throw up.
and the layered vocals between me and Shay, we're gonna own that shit.
Josh,
it's
say a
gonna be
cool
nasty.
band right now to redeem us.
Well, I want.
We're not doing
I
Mambo
want to do
number
like
5.
a whole entire daughters.
Mama
like,
number
set.
5. Fuck yeah.
Just like-
Thank you. I've been pushing for that.
No, we're gonna hang Shay by his
Encourage
toes.
one,
before we-
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. All the girl names? No, come on, that's not cool. Like, what we?
No, I'm just gonna play some with like All the cute guys I want to kiss.
Not that. I'm just saying, like, can we replace it with like other other nouns?
I don't know,
It's
man.
so cheeseball, though. It's so cheeseball. I'd rather do Black Eyed Peas than Mambo Number 5. I'd rather
Oh
do,
my god.
you know, bum 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 bum.
I don't know
whatever
about
is.
that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
I'd rather do a
I don't
pop
know.
song than
Where are we going?
Mambo Number 5, bro.
So
There's no way we're doing Mambo Number 5.
Yeah, on his deathbed.
we're getting a little bit off track, but
Yeah, I was gonna
what
say,
what's in the future
I
for what's in the future for DB Cooper? Y'all got any plans to like record an album later on or anything like that?
Yeah, we're
Oh yeah,
working
we're
on
always
a new
writing.
album. Yeah, we got a couple songs in the bag already.
We have like 3 and like that we work on. Me and Josh like to work on a couple songs at a time so that we don't get too frustrated with one thing at one time.
Gives you like a little break, you know.
Yeah, because we
Right.
just like we'll like if we're working on a part, we'll play the same like 15, 20-second part 20, 30 times.
Gotcha.
we're
Yeah,
trying
and
to,
then
like,
it gets
just
stuck in your
hammer,
head,
like,
and you just can't shake it out.
Yeah, and like you play it too many times, and then we get 2 in our head, and then we're
Exactly.
thinking too hard about it, and it's like, all right, let's go away from this. Let's work on something else. So like
Yeah.
usually we have like we're working on like 2 or 3 songs at one time.
Okay. So you don't have like an
But yeah,
album written or
future
anything
shows
yet?
for us.
Not yet, but we're getting there.
Okay, y'all are starting to break
We're
up a bit,
working on-
but I can kind of understand
we're-
what you're saying.
Plugging along. Oh yeah, a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back.
There we go.
But yeah, it's about all I had to talk about. Unless you had something else you wanted to bring up.
No, but like, so yeah, we're starting to plan the next hot dog house show in,
Okay.
Our area. If some homies want to come out, if you want to come out, dude.
I mean, I'm all the way in
What?
Texas, but
How is you? I know that's a far way, but anyone wants to come out, it's gonna be a good time. We're
They
gonna-
invent teleportation by the way.
do you have like a
yeah,
date scheduled
but,
for it?
Yeah. We're shooting for July. We're gonna like message
Oh.
bands. Usually Friday, Saturday works the best. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a 2-day thing.
Okay.
Math
okay.
camp. Let's go.
Math camp, I like it.
Yep. I got my
Eaton
own
Olin
PA
is
system. We're
Eaton Olin's asking, is the next show at the Troy Speakeasy?
Our next show is in New Hampshire. Actually, we're playing with Sunken Ships. A couple other bands I can't remember off the top of my head.
We
right
are
now.
going to be back at the Troy Speakeasy though.
That's going to be in February with
Yes. In a few
clean-
months.
Clean Cut. Shout out to them, homies for sure. And Asylum 213, same drummer from Terracell, sick band. Super excited about that show. Shout out to Two Dead Hummingbirds, which I'm part of, and we book in Albany.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want a show in Albany, hit me up. Mathcore, noise, grindcore.
Pretty much anyone who's trying to be in Albany, New York.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Mouse.
Or the
Oh, yeah,
surrounding
indie, we got-
area.
We got a bunch of shows coming up. So yeah, check us out. Two Dead Hummingbirds also. That's my plug.
Righty. Well, you own an actual venue? Like you own the whole thing, or just book there?
No. So Two Dead Hummingbirds is me and my friend Ben, and we book band.
Gotcha.
book
You're just booking.
shows in
Okay.
Albany, and we have multiple different venues that we use. And
Okay, I got you. You book for
Yeah.
that one then. Okay, I got you. So if you're looking for something nasty and sassy, you gotta check out the Crisis Years, the debut EP from DB Cooper, which dropped back in October. You guys are on Facebook, Bandcamp, Instagram, YouTube, and all streaming platforms. Am I missing any kind of socials?
No,
Hey, listen to them all.
so.
Okay, cool.
No, that's all.
Huh?
That's all.
That's all.
Alrighty. As for
Thank
me,
you.
drop my channel, follow so you always know when I go live. You can also sub to get access to some exclusive emails as well as access to the videos before they hit streaming services and you. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. YouTube, folks, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, click the notification bell. Do not forget to subscribe. It's a great way to support me for free. Check out my music, The Sound That Ends Creation, at thesoundthatenscreation.bandcamp.com. My new album, Boomers, Zoomers, Desperate Coomers, is out now. My next guest is Future Trash. Join us this Sunday the 12th at 7 p.m. Central for the live cast. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you had a good time.
Thank
Thanks.
you. So
We had a
much.
great
Thanks.
time. Thanks for having us.
Hell yeah. And thank you guys for watching and listening.